I'm Craig Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Every relationship is different and every breakup is different. Work with me and you'll get professional help on your situation. And if you're in no contact, focused on personal growth, my workbook series, The Knowledge, will help you make changes like you've never made before. Available now at AskCraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And today we're going to be talking about what are mixed messages and what to do. Well, Margaret, I think it's pretty common to get mixed messages.
Oh, it's very common. And when I start to read some examples, lots of people are going to say, oh, okay, I've heard that one.
Yeah, a lot of times you'll be dating somebody or in a relationship with somebody, and 1 minute they're really interested in you, and the next you haven't heard from them for days or a week or weeks.
Right.
I mean, it can be so confusing. And when we're in that position, we just get to a point where we're obsessed.
Yep.
We have to know
what are you
what's
talking about?
going on. Like, do they care? Do they not care?
Right.
And so this is really, really difficult. So Margaret has some interesting information.
And the other thing is, sometimes we ourselves can give mixed messages and not be aware that we did it. We may feel two ways about something on 2 different days and say 2 different things that our own partner finds confusing.
No, I don't do that.
Yeah. No, you don't. Yeah.
No,
right.
I don't do that.
Oh no,
I'm shaking my head. Yes, no, I don't.
I
do
really
that.
like your plans for Saturday night. Yeah.
That sounds like a great time.
Yeah. That would be a really good mixed message. Yeah.
All right, Margaret, what do you got here?
All right, what I got here is I was reminded by someone I talked with a few weeks ago that I better talk more about this. So I am doing that. And when I looked up, there's a fair amount of literature on mixed messages, some of it helpful, some of it not. I found someone who calls herself Dr. B, B-E-A, who's Dr. Beatrice somebody or other, who does some really nice work. And you'll probably hear about her again. I liked what she had to say.
Okay.
All right, so here's a pretty clear thing on mixed messages.
So what are mixed messages? Mixed
messages are conflicting things that just aren't congruent and confuse you. Mm-hmm. When what a person says conflicts with what they said previously, and I'm going to give you examples of all this, so don't panic, all right? So if I've said I really like green all the way along, and today blue is my favorite color, so you'll know what I'm talking about. When what a person does conflicts with what they did previously. If you always hated carrots and now all of a sudden you want them cooked 3 different ways, what's going on here?
Yeah.
All right? What a person says conflicts with what they do. I really don't believe in keeping my partner wondering where I am, but I didn't text. Okay? What a person says conflicts with their body language. My all-time favorite one of those, and I used to have it in my office, was a Garfield. You know Garfield the grumpy cat?
Yeah.
And in his mouth he had one of those yellow smiley faces. And the smiley face you can see is smiling, but he's bitten through it. And Garfield is saying, have a nice day. Okay? The ultimate mixed message. Mm-hmm. Okay? So how to respond. When you get a mixed message, without expectation or demand for change, send both messages back to the sender. Mm-hmm. Share your confusion of thoughts and feelings. Report what was said, what was observed, and describe behaviors. When you communicate in this way, the sender is more likely to respond in a positive, reasonable way. Mm-hmm. If you respond in an attacking way, blaming, contemptuous, or sarcastic manner, the sender is going to be hurt, angry, and defensive. Okay? So you want to sort of neutrally send it back to them.
Okay.
Okay? So
that's tough.
Yes, it is.
We have some examples?
Yes, we do.
Good.
When words do not match words. I'm puzzled. Last week you said you think mothers should stay home with their babies. And now you're saying mothers should work outside the home to be good role models for their children. I'm wondering which you believe, or if you believe both. Mm-hmm. Okay? Now that's pretty non-threatening. It's just that Remember Columbo? Probably nobody remembers Columbo.
I remember Columbo.
You remember Columbo?
Yeah.
Columbo was a detective on TV. And whenever he didn't know, he would scratch his head and he'd say, I'm really confused. And just by saying that, he would get all kinds of information out of people.
Mm-hmm.
So it works. I'm confused. I'm puzzled. So that wouldn't be too threatening. You'd respond, wouldn't you?
Sure.
Yeah.
And then they'd feel the obligation to like clarify.
Yeah.
Well, what I meant is...
Sure. And probably what he meant it was at various ages. The child was at various ages, but who knows?
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm having trouble figuring this out. You just told me you love me very much, and now you're saying you need some space from me. Reasonable? I'm confused. And do we hear this one often? Yes, we do. Does that mean he didn't love you automatically? No, of course not.
For sure.
But do you have a right to be confused? Yes, these are very mixed messages.
Here's an example that I've given many times, that the Applebee's girl told me the week of the breakup that she loved me.
Yep.
I went back and looked at text messages. I love you. And,
I love you.
And then 3 days later, we're broken up.
Yep. And that may have spoken to her ambivalence, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because why would anyone want to break up with you?
The fool.
I know. Throwing all that away.
Look at how many people it's helped. If it hadn't happened.
That's right. If you hadn't had that breakup, we wouldn't be here.
That's right.
So. All right. So that was words not matching words. And here's one for when words do not match behaviors. I don't get it. You complain about my not helping you, yet you redo everything I do. So you don't help me clean the house.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I'll clean this room and then you'll go redo it. So why am I bothering to clean that room? And I think I've done that myself. Okay? And probably totally not realizing that however your partner does it, it's got to be how it gets done.
Yeah.
You know? You don't mean to give a mixed message. Okay. I'm not sure what to do. You say you want me to be affectionate, but when I touch you, you push me away. Okay, that's words and behavior not matching.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. And the way you're saying it and phrasing it, they're not going to feel like they're being attacked.
Attacked, no.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah. I'm confused. You said you would help me, but now you're going to the store. Okay? What do you mean you didn't want to move everything in the house because company's coming? What do you mean? All right, here's another one. I'm puzzled. You said you wanted to spend time with your kids,
mm-hmm.
but when they are here, you spend a lot of time on your phone. So again, it's words and behaviors not matching.
Yep.
Okay?
I think it's a really good way of...
I think so too.
Identifying there's an issue without confronting them in an aggressive way.
Yeah, upset or confronting, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When words do not match body language, you say you're...
I'm fine.
Yeah, that's right. Like Garfield, have a nice day.
Yeah. I'm fine.
Yeah. You say you're fine, words, yet you look sad.
It's funny, I didn't even see the paper, and I already knew it was going to be, I'm fine. How often do people do it? What's wrong? Tell me. Nothing.
Yeah. And I've had people come into my office looking like they just lost their last friend. And I'll say, are you sad? Are you depressed? No. And what I will do is I will reflect back the body language and say, I'm not either. You know?
Yeah.
Which of course makes people laugh, and then we can have a conversation. So that's your body language, yeah. I'm fine. Look out. I'm not sure what to believe. You said you like my plans for Saturday night, yet the tone of your voice has an angry edge to it.
Mm.
You did that well later. We're going where?
Yeah.
I'll be glad to go there with you. Oh my God, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or you say you're listening to me, but you haven't looked at me even once, so I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
All right?
You were watching the TV the whole time.
Yeah.
Or they're watching the TV the whole time.
Yeah.
Excellent, yeah.
So wonderfully clear. That's why I say you might hear about Dr. B again. I love the way she did this. You can't stop or prevent others from sending mixed messages. What you can do is change how you respond to them. By telling the other person about your confusion, you're letting them know the impact of their behavior on you. This has the potential to improve connection and communication. When the other knows they are sending mixed messages, they can clarify.
Sure.
It could be that they are not really conflicted and don't realize they are sounding or acting like they are. And that's often what you find out, that the person was being perfectly reasonable, didn't mean to be confusing you. If the sender is truly conflicted, however, your feedback brings their incongruence to their attention. It's like holding a mirror up to them so they can more clearly see themselves. Now, if they want, they can address it. This, too, has the potential to improve communication. Okay, so if I'm telling you I love you 1 minute and I need some space the next minute, I better think about that.
Yeah.
Right. Because I may be confused along with you.
And I think it's just such a great way of identifying that there's something going on.
Yeah.
I'm confused, you said that you wanted to go out next week, but I haven't heard back from you in regards to if you're available.
Yep.
Or I'm confused, I haven't heard from you in a month. I thought we were gonna hang out soon.
Yeah. Anyway, experiment with this skill and see how communication and connection shifts. And Dr. B signs it with care and concern. Now, this is communication skill number 3. I have not yet found communication skill number 1 or 2, but I will promptly share them when I do, because I'm sure if she says it, it's going to be good.
Yeah. I like this because sometimes when something's bothering us and we don't know how to let that other person know, we're anxious or scared about saying something to them, just simply putting something like, I don't understand, help me understand, I'm confused. What does this mean? Something like that. The other person has a chance to clarify it in a way that they're not feeling attacked.
Right.
So I think it's a great...
And it doesn't end up in a fight.
Yeah. Wow, I really like that one.
I do too.
So, of course, if you want to get our help personally, just go to my website, askcraig.net, sign up for the coaching option that works best for you. I do email coaching and I do Skype. Margaret is also available for Skype coaching.
Yes, feel free to sign up with me. I can get you in pretty soon.
Just click on Margaret on the top of the website to do that. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And we will talk with you soon.